Say hello to your neighbor, look him in the eye. Reach out and shake his hand, I'll tell you why. This world can get lonesome, fearful and mean, when you spend all your time with your head in a screen. Pushing on buttons, staring at screens. It's bad for the heart, it's making us mean. It washes the brain from what I have seen. All this pushing on buttons and staring at screens. Movable type and the Gutenberg's press made the world smaller, improved it, I guess. Same with the telegraph, phone and TV. But you hear what you hear and you see what you see. You put on blinders, you don't have to think. They lead you to water, but mostly you'll drink. You forget that you ever had a real choice. It's a matter of time before you lose your own voice. Pushing on buttons, staring at screens. It's bad for the heart, it's making us mean. It washes the brain from what I have seen. All this pushing on buttons, staring at screens. You can have all your socials, your handheld device. Give me a campfire, some red beans and rice. Tell me a story from beginning to end. I'll sit here and listen and call you my friend. Pushing on buttons, staring at screens. It's bad for the heart, it's making us mean. It washes the brain from what I have seen. All this pushing on buttons, staring at screens. All this pushing on buttons and staring at screens.
Wow, what a marvelous song.
Yeah, that was from 2021. So it's recent for him. One of the themes in the songs I've chosen actually is the desire for direct personal interaction. And people who like Tim O'Brien quite naturally feel part of a community that shares more than just music. Anyway, this next song, Cup of Sugar, is in that same thematic bag. It's from his most recent album in 2023. And Tim has said they say good fences make good neighbors. Mutual compassion is the general rule. Watch out for each other. Respect their privacy and they'll respect yours. Various TV shows, Dennis the Menace, The Dick Van Dyke Show, I Love Lucy, and The Simpsons come to mind when I sing this song that I wrote with Jonathan Bird. So here we go. Oh, I have to get the words up. Called Cup of Sugar. Let me get the right tempo. My neighbor plays his music for the whole neighborhood. We wouldn't really mind the volume if his taste was any good. He said he saw me on the TV, said he kinda liked my song. I'll be honest, it surprised me. maybe he's not always wrong. I try to pick my battles.
Oh no.
Don't want to start a war. I'll knock on my neighbor's door. I see him out a lot more often. Now the weather's nice again. People ever saw us talking, they might even think we're friends. 20 years he's been my neighbor, still don't know what makes him tick. One rule I know to follow, don't bring up politics. I try to pick my battles, don't want to start a war. If I need a cup of sugar, I'll knock on my neighbor's door. We watched our kids grow up together. Called them in when it got dark outside. I loaned him my tools, we swam in his pool, brought casseroles when somebody died. Now my neighbor's on vacation on some western tourist trail. I'll cut his grass when it gets tall. I told him I'd take in his mail. In this world there's lots of trouble, it doesn't matter where you are. Jesus said to love your neighbor, but you don't have to go that far. I try to pick my battles, don't want to start a war. If I need a cup of sugar, I'll knock on my neighbor's door. Walk around that fence between us, won't go running to the store. If I need a cup of sugar, I'll knock on my neighbor's door. Mimi's laughing. It's a song about our neighbors, to be sure. We got two MAGA neighbors, one to the right and one across the street, so don't bring up politics, indeed. All right, here's a song that my daughter Molly requested. She lives in Oregon. She loves to go camping in the woods and the mountains near Portland, where she lives. Just a few weeks ago, she was sleeping in a tent with two dogs and a boyfriend when a bear came into their campsite sniffing.
Not a bear. Not a bear. A mountain lion.
Oh, a mountain lion. I've made it a bear. Same idea.
It's a big, growling, terrifying mountain lion.
This is what I get for having my wife on the phone call. A little take away the anyway. When an animal, let's say it's a bear, came in anyway, interrupting, everybody, terrifying dogs and humans alike, and then just walked away, no problem. Anyway, this is a song from Molly, so let's see if I can figure out how to play it. Gonna get the tempo again because it's a fast one. I'm a bear, he cried, but I'm more than that. There's something you need to remember. I'm an integral community member. I'm neither tame nor feral. You ignore me at your peril. I'm a bear. Bear looked at him, bear looked behind him and side to side. Saw a tree he could climb if he needed to hide. He'd been asleep all winter. Of course he knew he stank, but he could smell that smoke a-comin' from across the far reed bank. I'm a bear, he cried, but I'm more than that. There's something you need to remember. I'm an integral community member. I'm neither tame nor feral. You ignore me at your peril. I'm a bear. wood chips and stumps where the trees had been. Piles of rocks and logs of the building again. He growled, this world's gone crazy, trying to close me in. I need more room to move. Then he reared back and roared again. I'm a bear, he cried, but I'm more than that. You're something you need to remember. I'm an integral community member. I'm neither tame nor feral. You ignore me at your peril. I'm a bear. See me at the village fair, ringing my nose, dancing around in the square. I'd rather drink muddy water, sleep in a hollow log, than to have you try to train me like some jumping circus dog. I'm a bear, he cried, but I'm more than that. There's something you need to remember. I'm an integral community member. I'm neither tame nor feral. You ignore me at your peril. I'm a bear. Heard gunshots out on the eastern plain. He turned west to the mountains in the driving rain. He said someday I'll fight him with my back turned to the wall. Until that day I'll keep on walking tall. I'm a bear, he cried, but I'm more than that. There's something you need to remember. I'm an integral community member. I'm neither tame nor feral. You ignore me at your peril. I'm a bear. I like the idea of being an integral community member, an animal. Yeah. We have raccoons who believe that that's true, that they're integral community members. They go from house to house stealing food and terrifying dogs. Here's a song called Father Forgive Me. We begin a couple quasi-religious songs. Tim says, we never really know all that's going on. The older I get, the more I sense that I'm really just part of something bigger. Anyway, this song kind of fits into that. Goes from Judas to True Love. It's a religious song, I guess. Here's a little story and it goes like this. Jesus betrayed by Judas' kiss. Jesus needs him, don't you see? In the midnight garden of agony, the midnight garden of agony. He says, there's a job I got to do, and I'm gonna need a little help from you. If I'm gonna free this world from sin, somebody's gonna have to turn me in. Somebody's gonna have to turn me in. Father, forgive me, I never knew. I never saw it coming, no, I never do. I bow my head and I say your name. I'm just a pawn in a bigger game. I'm just a pawn in a bigger game. Well, I had me some friends with a big old band. They were looking for a fiddler to lend his hand. They had all the girls and the cocaine too. Got out my rig, I showed them all I knew. Took out my fiddle and played all I knew. Did ever get that gig even though I tried? Well, it's just as well, 'cause I might have died. Things ain't always what they seem. when you walk in a fog and you live in a dream. You walk in a fog and you live in a dream. Father, forgive me, I never knew. I never saw that coming, no, I never do. I'm gonna bow my head and I say your name. I'm just a pawn in a bigger game. I'm just a pawn in a bigger game. There's a little bee buzzing around a flower. It has no idea it's its finest hour. Has no idea about the greater scheme. He's just sucking up nectar for the queen. Sucking up nectar for the queen. And the first time that you spoke to me, I never knew how big our love could be. Knew how far our love could go. And where it ends, we'll never know. Where it ends, we'll never know. Father, forgive me, I never knew. I never saw that coming, no, I never do. I'm bound about my head and I say your name. I'm just a pawn in a bigger game. I'm just a pawn in a bigger game. I said I'm just a pawn in a bigger game. I'm just a pawn in a bigger game. All right, I'm going to stay in the religious theme a little bit here. This is a, let's see what I got here. Tale about Mary and Joseph on the first Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve. Let's see. She was heavy with child, he had a hungry look. They were out on the road, just waiting to be took. And I wasn't much better, all I owned in a sack. But I had enough street smarts to watch my back. And he asked me if I knew a place they could go to keep away from the rain, wind away from the rain and the driving snow. I said I'm good with my, he said I'm good with my hands, I can work my way, but I don't know a soul here, there's not much I can pay. I just took my head and all I could say was don't be surprised if they turn you away. I say your child will be born to a heartless place. If he tries to do good, they'll just spit in his face. Might heal the sick, make the lame man walk, draw big crowds of people to hear his talk. He'd make rich man nervous, they'll take him away, and they'd put him on trial, twist his own words to make him pay. Well, he might be humble, the gentlest around, but that won't stop some men from putting him down. You see, I don't have much faith in people these days, so don't be surprised if they turn him away. Well, I guess someday maybe Rome will fall, and peace we could live inside Jerusalem's walls, and men could win at lots of things they tried, grow food in the desert, maybe even learn how to fly. In 2,000 years they might look back on our day, they'd study about us, they'd probably wonder how in the world we could live this way. But the more things change, the more they stay the same, and men will never give up all their hurtful games. A few will stand tall, A few will stand straight, but most of them will fall to the fear and the hate. Well, I guess at the time it didn't seem so odd that I was talking with Joseph and Mary, the Mother of God, and I wouldn't change a word if I saw them today. I wouldn't be surprised if they turned them away. He said, I'm good with my hands, I can work my way, but I don't know a soul here, there's not much I can pay. I just shook my head, 'cause all I could say was don't be surprised if they turn you away. Yeah.
Nice song, Larry. Nice
The more
song.
things change, the more they stay the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah. Okay.
Will you be ready at the plate when Jesus throws the ball? Speaking of Christian songs.
Yeah. I didn't quite understand what you said.
Oh, there's a song. Will you be ready at the plate when Jesus throws the ball?
Oh, wow.
One of the intense bluegrass Christians did.
Yeah. I've never heard it. I'd love to learn it, though. It sounds perfect. All right, here's a song called Time to Talk to Joseph. He wrote it with Darrell Scott. And this is another song about diving into the darkness to find power deep within. And I love the way the speaker heads for the wilderness to find wisdom in the woods and to relearn how to strum his lover's heartstrings. Joseph is the perfect name for the wise man in the song. It actually reminds me of Pastor Joseph at Church at Ocean Park, guy I'd seek counsel from anytime. So anyway, let's see if I have this right here. What's the tempo here? I lay awake till morning, mind racing through the gloom. I practice shadow puppets on my side of the room. You softly snore beside me as I make those figures dance, till I'm finally laughing at the random path of chance. Think it's time to talk to Joseph, gonna pack my little sack. There isn't really much I need to wander off the track. I'll be sleeping under ledges and heeding what I find. I'll read the reaching branches from the heartstrings in my mind. Think I'll head on up the north bank, turn left at Campbell's Creek. There's an old gray man that lives up there, and his counsel now I seek. Those twisting nooks and crannies, those hollers the ark and deep, are calling to me in my dreams whenever I can sleep. Maybe it's time to talk to Joseph, gonna pack my little sack. There isn't much I really need to wander off the track. I'll be sleeping under ledges and eating what I find. I'll read the reaching branches, strum your heartstrings in my mind. There's too many threads to follow, and it seems the only way is to dive into the darkness that leads me to the day. Don't worry about me, darling, I'm coming back again. My spirit will be stronger from God's power deep within. Think it's time to talk to Joseph, I'm gonna pack my little sack. There isn't much I really need to wander off the track. I'll be sleeping under ledges and eating what I find. I'll read the reaching branches from your heartstrings in my mind. Yeah. Okay, we're going to switch instruments here a little bit. Sorry, somebody said something. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to play a little banjo. A little. It's a song called Ireland's Green Shore. Tim learned this from an a cappella version by Maggie Hammonds from Webster County, Virginia, West Virginia. Homegirl. It's a prime example of an Irish, I think it's called an ashling, A-I-S-L-I-N-G, which is a dream song that speaks longingly of a homeland that's no longer within reach. One evening for pleasure I rambled on the banks of some cold purling stream. Sorry. There we go. One evening for pleasure I rambled on the banks of some cold purling stream. Sat down on a bed of primroses and I gently fell into a dream. I dreamed that I saw a fair female, her equal I never saw before, and I sighed for the love of our country as we stray there on Ireland's green shore. Her cheeks were like two blooming roses, her teeth were like ivory so white, her eyes shone like two sparkling diamonds, and the stars on some cold, on the stars on some cold frosty night. She was dressed in the richest attire, and green were the mantle she wore, all bound down with bamlocks and roses, as we strayed there on Ireland's green shore. Transgression of joy I awoken, and found this was only a dream. That pretty fair female had fled me, I longed to be slumbering again. May the heavens know above, may the heavens above be her guardian, though I know I'll never see her anymore. Look at that line. Though I know I'll never see her anymore. May the goldiest sunbeam shine upon her as she lies sleeping on Ireland's green shore. For pleasure I rambled on the banks of some cold purling stream, sat down on a bed of primroses and gently fell into a dream. as we're thinking about Ireland, I've got a song, I know it's a favorite of Bob's, called Mick Ryan's Lament. And it's by a guy named, what's his name? Hold on. It's been covered by countless Irish musicians and even adapted into a play. It was written by Robert Emmett Dunlap, an Irish-American songwriter from Boston. Melody is an Irish jig called Gary Owen, which was included in Thomas Moore's Irish Melodies in 1808, adapted twice by Beethoven in the next year, 1809, and frequently played by British and Irish troops as they went to war, especially back there in the 18th century. It became 19th century. It became the marching tune for the American 7th Cavalry, led by General George Armstrong Custer, famous defeat. Theodore Roosevelt called it the greatest fighting tune in the world. In this song, it's used ironically as Mick Ryan, the singer who calls himself Michael in the end, learns some ugly truths about war in the land of the free. Well, my name is Mick Ryan, I'm lying here still in a lonely spot near where I was killed by a red man defending his native land in the place that they call Little Bighorn. And I swear I did not see the irony when I rode with the 7th Cavalry. Well, I thought that we fought for the land of the free when we rode from Fort Lincoln that morning. And the band, they played the Gary Owen, grass was shining, flags a-flowing. I swear if I had only known, I'd wish that I'd died back in Vicksburg. For my brother and me, we had barely escaped from the hell that was Ireland in 48. Two angry young lads who had learned how to hate, but we loved the idea of America. And we cursed our cousins who fought and bled in their bloody coats of bloody red. Well, the sun never sets on the bloody dead of those who have chosen an empire. And we'd make a better life somehow in the land where no man has to bow. It seemed right then, it seems right now, that Paddy, he died for the Union. Ah, but Michael, he somehow got turned around. He had stolen a dream that he thought he'd found. But I never will see that holy ground, for I turned into something I hated. And I'm haunted by the Gary Owen, drums a-beating, but bugles blowing. I swear if I had only known, I'd die with my brother in Vicksburg. And the band, they played the Gary Owen, brass was shining, flags a-flowing. I swear if I had only known, I'd lie with my brother in Vicksburg. Yeah. Sticking with the political thing just a little bit longer, here's a song called That's How Every Empire Falls. And it was written by a literary professor at the University of Tennessee named R.B. Morris. It was recorded by John Prine, Marianne Faithfull, lots of people. He caught a train from Alexandria, just a broken man in flight, saying, running scared with all his devils, saying prayers all through the night. Oh, but mercy cannot find him, not in the shadows where he calls, forsaking all his better angels. That's how every empire falls. The bells ring out on Sunday morning like echoes from another time. All our innocence and yearning, our sense of wonder left behind. Oh, gentle hearts, remember, what was that story? Is it lost? For when religion loses vision, that's how every empire falls. He toasts his wife and all his family, the providence he brought to bear. They raise their glasses in his honor, although this union they don't share. A man who lives among them was still a stranger to them all. For when the heart is never open, that's how every empire falls. Lock the doors and bar the windows, put the people in the street. It's just my job, he says, I'm sorry. He draws his check, goes home to eat. But at night he tells his woman, I know I hide behind the laws. She says, you're only taking orders. That's how every empire falls. A bitter wind blows through this country, a hard rain falls on the sea. If terror comes without a warning, there must be something we don't see. I lost a line here. Like torches torn into the straw. If no one asks, then no one answers. That's how every empire falls. If no one asks, then no one answers. That's how every empire falls. Sorry about the lost line. What was it? It was something. A bitter wind blows through the country, hard rain falls in the sea. If terror comes without a warning, there must be something we don't see. And what comes next?
What fire begets this fire?
Oh, what fire begets this fire, of course, yes.
Mimi saves the day.
Yeah.
It's there in the chat.
It's there in the chat, yeah, and it wasn't on my copy of it, so, yeah. All right, here's a song. Let's see, what am I playing this on? Yeah, it's 12 string. Called Restless Spirit Wandering. This is, it's an interesting song. It's a song about the soul of a very particular place, Tim's studio writing room. It was originally a garage and then became a Greek Orthodox church for a while. 87 years before the house was built, a nearby plantation served as the Confederate hospital for the Civil War Battle of Nashville. And the restless wandering spirit that haunts the song, not only haunts the song, but also inspires the artist who lives there still, or lives in that place. Restless spirit wandering, come on home again. Tell me about your days of old, wander back again. You won't admit your life is taken to your death, not awaken, not yet awaken. Restless spirit wandering, come on home again. Oglethorpe owes around this place some 150 years. Since a Union bullet hit its mark in his teenage heart, it pierced. Years ago, a young girl lived here, she became his friend. But when their family moved away, their friendship had to end. When we bought this house, the neighbors came and talked about him. Though we've not heard or seen a thing, I hope he comes again. I'd like to ask him lots of things and hear the way he talks, describing local battle scenes on some slow morning walk. Restless spirit wandering, come on home again. Tell me about your days of old, wander back again. You won't admit your life is taken to your death, yet not yet awakens. Restless spirit wandering, come on home again. The room I ride in used to be a two-car garage, a 1950s chrome and fin white wall tired montage. Years again it became a church, they moved an organ in. These walls would shake with holy songs and sermons against sin. Now I like to think this place was made for the kind of work I do. I'll try to be ready when the spirit comes back through. I'll write it down and sort it out and make it fairly rhyme, and marry it to melody of the highest flighting kind. I want to be a friend whose souls through cannot rest. I would not blame their anger, don't claim to know what's best. But all souls are connected like the branches on a tree, and things they see beyond the grave might help out you and me. Restless spirit wandering, come on home again. Tell me about your days of old, wander back within again. Tell me as you come and go things that people need to know. Restless spirit wandering, come on home again. Don't admit your life was taken to your death, not yet awakened. Restless spirit wandering, come on home.
The energy in that one.
Yeah. That's wonderful.
How are we doing with time? Not too good. All right, here's one, kind of a song of reassurance, called When the Mist Clears Away. It was written by a songwriter named Larry Grossi, or Grochi. And it's from an album called Where the River Meets the Road, which has a sentence structure not unlike when the mist clears away. So I kind of like the connection. The at the sunrise, when the mist is on the hills and all around. I saw a beautiful gray-haired woman on the road as I drove into town. Well, I pulled over and I asked her if I could give her a lift upon her way. She said, no thank you, I'm almost home now. I'll be alright when the mist clears away. Let the sunlight break through the darkness. Let the night turn to beautiful day. Don't let the shadows turn into mountains. We'll be alright when the mist turns and clears away. The other evening, long past sundown, when the neon lights are flashing in the night, I saw a young man on a doorstep. That man was a pitiful sight. His eyes were bloodshot, his hands were trembling. I hesitated as I thought I heard him say, I know you'll lose some, I hope you win some. You'll be alright when the mist clears away. I've been lonely, I've been angry. Sometimes I don't know just which way to turn. I've been lazy, I've been jealous. Sometimes, you know, I think I'll never learn. Deep inside me, if I listen, there's a tiny voice that always seems to say, don't be mistaken, you're not forsaken. You'll be alright when the mist clears away. Let the sunlight break through the darkness. Let the night turn to beautiful day. Don't let the sun shadows turn into mountains. You'll be alright when the mist clears away. You'll be alright when the mist clears away. Nice reassuring song.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. I'm going to switch. I'm looking into how much time I have left, which isn't much. Let's go to the song You Took Me In. There we go, in the key of G. It's another neighborly song. Key were you in here? Oh. Well, I was hungry and you took me in. When I was cold and the coat was thin. I was hungry, I was cold. You took me into the fold. You didn't have to, but you took me in. Well, I was blind and you took me in. I lost my way and I had no kin. Well, I was blind and I lost my way. The path I walked led me astray. You didn't have to, but you took me in. You took me in from the rain and cold snow. I was all alone, no place to go. And heaven above now They surely know you didn't have to, but you took me in. Well, I was tired and you took me in, but I could take no more. I was lost in sin. I was tired, I could take no more. You made a pallet down on your floor. You didn't have to, but you took me in. You took me in from the rain and snow. I was all alone, no place to go. In the heaven above now, they surely know you didn't have to, but you took me in. I was in prison and you took me in. I was shackled, now I'm free again. I was scorned and I was spurned, every back to me was turned. You didn't have to, but you took me in. You took me in from the rain and snow. I was all alone, no place to go. And the heavens above now, they surely know you didn't have to, but you took me in. You didn't have to, but you took me in. You didn't have to, but you took me in. Okay, time for one more number. This one is called Free Again. Good way to end. He wrote this with Daryl Scott as well. I used to pray to an idol. I don't do that anymore. I used to bow down to a king, scrape my chin across the floor. I used to bow down to hatred, fear and jealousy. I used to be ruled by all these things, but I never more will be. I used to bow down to the bottle, to the holy cigarette. I was a fool for money, I wanted all that I could get. I'd do anything for a woman if I thought that she'd have me. I used to be ruled by all these things, now I never more will be. I'm free again, like I have been reborn. It's a brand new day in the early hours of morn, and I'm walking away from the trouble I've been in. I'm free again. I was afraid to look inside to see what I might find. It might be worse than cancer, maybe I would lose my mind. I kept myself distracted, I found 1,000 ways. I used to let them weigh me down, now I let them fall away. I'm free again, like I have been reborn. It's a brand new day in the early hours of morn, and I'm walking away from the trouble I've been in. I'm free again. As soon as I stop trying, I'll find an easy way. Stop living for the future, start looking for today. I give up on perfection, start breathing easily. If I ever need an answer, I just look inside of me. Well, I don't need a banker, a silver and his gold. I don't need to be young and thin, I'm happy growing old. And lately I've been thinking there's hope for you and me. 'Cause maybe now I'm ready to be all that I can be. I'm free again, like I have been reborn. It's a brand new day in the early hours of morn, and I'm walking away from the trouble I've been in. I'm free again.
Very nice.
Here we are.
Thank you, Larry. That was very good.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah, those were great songs, Larry.
Yeah.
I like learning them.
Yeah.
Yeah. They feel good. They're
Yeah, he's a good guy.
yeah, he's got a good spirit, He knows how to live, I think.
Uh-huh.
Well, thanks.
Good
Thank
antidote
you.
to our present times. Thank
Yeah.